Did you know one simple mistake while cleaning your engine bay can silently destroy thousands of dollars in electronics without you realizing it until weeks later? That's right. I've seen cars come into the shop with blown alternators, fried sensors, and even full ECU replacements, all because the owner thought they were just keeping the engine clean. And here's the kicker. Most detailing guides online actually teach you to do it the wrong way. But stay with me, because in this video I'll reveal exactly what not to do when cleaning your engine bay, plus the safe method pro mechanics and OEM tech bulletins recommend. And at the end, I'll give you the one trick detailers use to make engines look brand new without risking hidden damage. So if you want your car to stay spotless and reliable, you can't miss a second of this. Mistake number 1, using a pressure washer. This is the biggest sin. High pressure water can force moisture deep into connectors, coil packs, alternators, and fuse boxes. The result, short circuits that don't always show up immediately. According to ASE Master Mechanics, even a waterproof connector can fail if hit with 1,200 psi of water blasting under the hood. It pushes past seals, corrodes contacts, and months later, your car starts misfiring or throwing sensor codes. The fix: use a low-pressure garden hose or spray bottle. You don't need brute force. Let the cleaner do the work. Always cover sensitive parts. Alternator, ECU, battery terminals with plastic bags or foil before rinsing. Mistake number 2, spraying degreaser everywhere. Most people grab a can of degreaser and go wild. Here's the danger. Aggressive degreasers can strip protective coatings, dry out rubber hoses, and even etch aluminum. Worse, if the cleaner seeps into sensors, it causes long-term damage. OEM bulletins specifically warn against using strong alkaline cleaners on aluminum intake manifolds and painted components. The fix: use a pH-balanced water-based cleaner designed for engine bays. Brands like Griot's Garage or Simple Green HD are safe. Spray on a microfiber cloth first, then wipe targeted areas instead of soaking the whole bay. Mistake number 3, forgetting to disconnect the battery. This one shocks people, literally. Cleaning with the battery connected means even a small splash can arc across terminals, fry a fuse, or worse, trigger your airbag module. Mechanics know. Static electricity or shorted moisture near the ECU is enough to cause chaos. And with modern cars full of delicate electronics, one mistake can cost thousands. The fix: always disconnect the negative battery cable before deep cleaning. If you're just wiping surfaces, at least cover the battery with plastic. Pro detailers also apply dielectric grease after reconnection to protect against corrosion. Mistake number 4, ignoring hot engines. Here's what most drivers overlook. Cleaning a hot engine is asking for disaster. Spraying cold water on hot metal parts can cause thermal shock, cracking plastic covers, or even warping aluminum components. Plus, cleaners evaporate too quickly on hot surfaces, leaving behind residues that stain or attract dust. The fix: always let your engine cool for at least 45 minutes before cleaning. A lukewarm bay is fine, but if you can't touch the intake manifold comfortably, it's too hot. Mistake number 5, not protecting sensors and coil packs. Your engine bay has dozens of hidden sensors: MAP, MAF, TPS, O2, and more. Coil packs and spark plug wells are particularly vulnerable. A single drop of water sitting inside a plug well can cause misfires that ruin your catalytic converter. I've seen countless cases where drivers cleaned their engines, then the very next day their check engine light came on. Coincidence? Not at all. The fix: before cleaning, cover coil packs, alternators, exposed connectors, and the ECU with plastic wrap or foil. Detailers even use rubber gloves over sensitive connectors. It looks silly, but it saves electronics worth thousands. Mistake number 6, forgetting to dry the engine properly. Moisture is the silent killer. Even if you clean perfectly, leaving water to sit invites corrosion. Moisture creeps into relays, grounds, and connectors. A week later, your car struggles to start or throws mystery codes. The fix: after rinsing, use a leaf blower or compressed air to push water out of crevices. Then wipe everything with microfiber towels. Some pros even run the engine for 5 to 10 minutes afterward to help evaporate hidden moisture. Mistake number 7, using household cleaners. Here's a trick most don't know. Products like dish soap or bathroom cleaner might cut grease, but they leave residues that attract more dirt and can corrode metal. Worse, bleach-based cleaners literally eat through wiring insulation. The fix: stick with automotive-grade engine cleaners only. They're formulated to dissolve oil and road grime without damaging plastics, wiring, or paint. Mistake number 8: using too much water. You've probably seen YouTube videos of people literally hosing down their engines like they're watering the lawn. Here's the ugly truth: engines don't like baths. Even if you're careful, too much water increases the risk of hidden pooling around sensors, inside plug wells, or beneath harnesses. I've seen vehicles where a puddle sat unnoticed in the fuse box and slowly corroded connections until the owner had to pay for an entirely new wiring harness. That's a $1,500 to $3,000 fix for a mistake that could have been avoided. The fix: use water sparingly. A misting spray or pump sprayer is enough. Let the cleaner loosen grime, then wipe it away. Think damp detail, not engine car wash. Mistake number 9: forgetting rubber and plastic care. Engines aren't just metal. They're full of rubber hoses, plastic covers, and seals. If you clean but don't condition, these parts dry out, crack, and fail prematurely. Experts at the Society of Automotive Engineers, SAE, have long warned that exposure to cleaners without proper reconditioning accelerates hose degradation. And when a $15 vacuum hose fails, it often causes a chain reaction of drivability issues. The fix: after cleaning, apply a water-based rubber and plastic protectant, not greasy silicone sprays that attract dust. This keeps hoses supple and prevents plastic from turning brittle. Mistake number 10: neglecting fire hazards. Sounds dramatic, right? But I've seen it happen. Using flammable cleaners or leaving oily rags in the bay can literally ignite once the engine warms up. Certain solvents, especially brake cleaner, can flash at under 120 degrees Fahrenheit, easily reached under the hood. The fix: only use non-flammable, automotive-safe cleaners. Always wipe thoroughly and let the bay dry before starting the engine. Keep rags away from exhaust manifolds or turbo housings. Mistake number 11: leaving the job half done. Many people spray, rinse, and walk away. That leaves streaks, residues, and sometimes worse, hidden damp spots that lead to corrosion. The fix: always finish with a detail inspection. Pop off engine covers, check crevices, and make sure no standing water or cleaner is left behind. Pro detailers use inspection lights to check every angle. Mistake number 12: trusting detail shops without asking questions. Here's one most drivers never think about: dealership, engine bay detail. Packages often use quick, aggressive methods because time is money. I've personally inspected cars that came out of these shops with sensors unplugged, wiring soaked, and coil packs dripping wet. The fix: if you're paying someone to clean your bay, ask them about their process. If they mention pressure washing, walk away. Find a detailer who uses a steam cleaner or dry ice blasting. Methods recommended even by high-end brands like Porsche and BMW service centers. The secret trick that mechanics won't tell you. Okay, now for the part you've been waiting for. The detailer's secret trick that makes your engine bay look like it just rolled off the showroom floor. It's called engine bay dressing. After cleaning and drying, pros lightly mist a water-based dressing across the bay, then wipe evenly. This doesn't just make plastics and hoses look darker and newer. It actually adds a layer of UV and moisture protection. Think of it as sunscreen and moisturizer for your engine. Your bay will resist dust longer, stay cleaner, and impress anyone who pops the hood. OEM detail manuals even suggest dressing as a finishing step during certified pre-owned inspections because appearance and protection matter for resale. So now you know, cleaning your engine bay isn't just about grabbing a hose and blasting away. Do it wrong, and you're risking fried electronics, destroyed sensors, and bills big enough to make you regret ever touching it. But done right, with the steps I just showed you, you'll have an engine bay that not only looks amazing but runs cooler, lasts longer, and holds value. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever cleaned your engine bay before? Did you have a nightmare story, or did it come out perfectly? Drop your experience in the comments below. I'm curious how many of you have already made one of these mistakes without realizing it. And remember, keeping your car clean under the hood is only half the battle. If you want your engine to last forever, you need to know the hidden habits that slowly destroy it. Tap the video on your screen right now to discover the worst driving habits that kill engines faster than you think.